In the area of statistics control, we can carry out the control of any of the training sessions. We choose the mesocycle and the microcycle in it and the sessions we want to assess. In the first tab, we have the methodology in which we can establish the exercises that have been completed or not during the planned sessions. In the tab for exercises, we can determine whether each player has completed the exercise or not, and we can rate his performance or add any additional comments about his performance. In the tab for workload, we first have the tab of subjective workload in which we can determine a work zone for each of the sessions. As we can see, by modifying a value and refreshing the page, the workload is adapted in each of the categories. In the tab for objective data of workload per group, we will find objective data based on cardiac frequency and pulse. In the tab for objective data of work per player, in which each of the exercises will be quantified by each of the players. To finish the control, we have the tab for fatigue and rest time. We will have the information about the fatigue level pre and post. In the area of game control, selecting the game we want to assess, we will find the tab for game preparation and substitution, in which we can note all the determinant aspects for a proper game planning. We have the option to print this sheet. As we can see, you can easily note all the aspects during the game, so you can add them later to the tool in order to get precious insights. In the tab for game assessing, we can input data about the events taking place during the game, such as substitutions, goals, falls, or any other events. In the tab for player assessing, we will be able to introduce all the data in relations to many different variables. In the tab for team assessing, we will find a form to be filled with specific insights after the game. In the area of session statistics, we can find different tabs in which any kind of statistics can be found. For example, in the tab for player workloads, we can choose between different players and different periods, so statistics about each player will be displayed. In the tab for volume of players, by selecting the players, we will find all kinds of stats about their performance, such as a comparison of playing time. In the area of match statistics, we can recall different data collected throughout the course of the season. For example, we can know everything about the goals. We can view a numeric and graphic representation of goals scored and received per mesocycle and per 15-minute period. If we choose to recall data about our players, here we have lots of data concerning different assessed variables about players, and it can also be displayed divided by mesocycles. Other statistics about our team that can be found are the preparation sheets for each of the games. Thanks to this, we can recall all of the recorded information about the preparation of each of the games, lineup, aspects to focus on, and all kinds of observations. In the tab for observation comparatives, we can choose the competition, the games we want to compare, and the variables we want to compare, and the stored information will be shown. Inside the characteristics of the competition, we select the competition, the games we want to compare, and all the data will be shown. In the Team Variables page, we can access all the information about lots of different variables, such as the team formation, results, and statistics we want to view. In this case, we choose team formation and corners. All the information is quickly displayed. For the individual variables, we select the competition, games to be analyzed, and other variables such as status of the player, position, and other variables. Results are shown per each player. In the Goal Data tab, we choose the competition, games to be analyzed, and the different data we want to visualize. In the test area, we're able to create, plan, and complete tests and carry out further analysis of the collected data. In test creation, we can choose between any of the existing tests. In test planning, we can choose between any of the existing or the created test sessions and select the players that are going to take part on it. Once we have planned a test, we can complete the data of these test sessions by filling out the proposed form containing all the important aspects about the exercise. If we go to Data Analysis, we can see various tabs containing different information such as Session Analysis, Players, Teams, and Club Analysis, Team Report, Individual Report, and others. Here is a display of the vast amount of precious insights we can get from this area.